Greetings, 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 good people. Thanks for clicking on the video. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back, Royal Family. It's Hot Topics time. So Beyonce's trending. Okay, we're going to get into that later on in the lineup. So allegedly, two of her backup dancers or choreographers, I should say, had their SUVs broken into, and Beyonce's unreleased music, along with some other important information, was in the vehicle. Okay, so that is trending. Lizzo, she is trending as well. And she's talking about body shaming and body positivity. We're going to get into that. Megan the Stallion, she got a new man this month. We're going to touch on that. And Dr. Heavenly of Married to Medicine reality TV show, she is taking on politics. Okay. So as you're coming in, please pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. Greatly appreciated. All right, let's get this thing rolling. First up is Dr. Heavenly. Okay, so Dr. Heavenly is a dentist. Okay, and she appears on the show Married to Medicine. She has decided to launch her political career. So she is running for Georgia State Representative in District 93. Okay, she has appointed Quad Webb as her campaign manager. Right, she launched her she made the announcement last week, July 8th, and she had a rally in downtown Atlanta. So Heavenly's political focus is on healthcare, education, small business support, and quote unquote real representation. Okay, I don't know what she means by real representation, but whatever. All right, so let's get into her little campaign video that's circulating online. Like to hear it? Here it go.
Miss Quad, and I am so honored to be Dr. Heavenly Kimes' campaign manager.
Amen. And I'm Dr. Heavenly Kimes. I'm running for State Representative District 93, and this is Ebony Magazine. Listen, I am here for you for education, for health care, for police reform, and also for businesses and bringing money back to our community. We actually serve District 93, which includes Gwinnett County, Rockdale County, and DeKalb County. So guys, come out. We need your help. We need your support. Make sure you follow us at Dr. Heavenly for Georgia. I'm ready, and I'm walking in my purpose. I bring a unique and needed voice, a black woman doctor under the gold dome that's powerful, that's perspective, that's present, and that's exactly what Georgia needs right now. I stand before you not as a politician, but as a mother, a wife, a doctor, a business owner, and a proud servant of this community. I'm running for state representative in District 93 because I believe this is bigger than politics. This is purpose. This is a calling from God. And when God puts something on your heart, you don't run from it. You rise up. I need you. Go to.
All right. What do you guys think about Dr. Heavenly of Married to Medicine throwing her hat into the political ring? Okay. Some people say that this is a great storyline for the new season. Some of the commenters said that she put on her good Coretta Scott King wig for this exact moment. I am personally not a fan of like actors, reality TV stars throwing their hat in the ring of politics. But listen, look at what we got sitting in the White House. So with that being said, I hope you mean well, Dr. Heavenly, and I wish you nothing but the best. I'm not even gonna be a hater. And she got her homegirl as her campaign manager. Here's the thing that I notice about politics. I try to stay away from politics on my channel completely, but I do have conversations about politics around the kitchen table, if you know what I mean. A lot of people, some people, go into politics with great intentions, but somewhere along the line, corruption and temptation creeps in, scandals happen. I really hope that that is not the case, and that is not going to be the case with Dr. Heavenly, because that'd be extremely embarrassing. There are some people rooting for her. There are some people not rooting for her. I do think that she's unprofessional. I think that she's very loud, aggressive, and that may be able to work in politics. Because like I said, look at what we have sitting in the White House. Okay. All right. Let's move this train along. Don't forget, like the video. That is your admission fee. Okay. Thank you. Who we got up next? Oh, Sister Lizzo. Okay. So Lizzo has made quite the transformation. Okay. And physically, that is, and probably emotionally too. I hope so. But Lizzo is calling out thin presenting people. Now, here we go with these terms, and everybody, every week a new term word is being made up, whatever. So now she classifies people who are skinny or slim as thin presenting. Anyway, she calls out thin presenting people, saying that it's not your place to criticize or shame bigger bodies. This is cute and all, but I'm going to tell you something. As a thin, quote unquote, thin presenting person, I'm going to tell you what my problem is, okay? Oftentimes, there are people who are not thin presenting, thick presenting people who have something to say about us thin presenting people. Oh, you need to eat. Do you eat? You so small. Oh my God, you so bony. You so skinny. You so scrawny. And see, the thing about me is, ever since I was a little tyke, okay, I always had a quick mouth. So there have been times where people who were thick presenting made comments about my thin presentation, and I clapped back. Now, I hear things like fat phobia, fat phobic. There's comedians. Monique used to have her little shtick about skinny B words and stuff. So if us thin presenting people make comments and clap back at you thick presenting people, then we're fat phobic. Trust me, it's happened to me quite a few times, and I didn't give a damn. Leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone. Okay, girl. All right, so let's take a look and a listen at what Sister Lizzo had to say. Lizzo, you've been trending a lot lately about everything but your music. You ain't got no new albums, no features coming out. Like, there's a lot of music to be made, Lizzo. I think Lizzo's a great artist. I like her music. I don't want to hear about this. Every time you get on social media, it's something about your image. It makes me wonder if Lizzo is not happy with herself because she's being heavily criticized and accused of taking Ozempic or whatever it is, because she's lost a lot of weight. I don't know, Lizzo. It's a lot going on. Let's try to take a listen and a look to what she got to say. Like to hear. Here you go.
I'm pretty impervious to what anyone can say about me on the internet, especially people who don't know me. So it's like, I know who I am, I know my heart, and I know how I take accountability and show up for myself in my life, and I'm good with that. This is for the people who don't have the relationship that I have with the internet and with backlash and with discourse, and they are getting their feelings hurt and they're getting piled on and they're feeling shamed. People forget that the body positive movement was about radical self-acceptance. And it wasn't just about people in bigger bodies. It was about people in disabled bodies, queer bodies, black and brown bodies. When body positivity got commercialized and gentrified, it just became synonymous with the word fat. And because of that, anybody who was in a bigger body was called body positive. But that's just simply not true. Like, just because you're a woman doesn't mean you're a part of the feminist movement. You dig what I'm saying? So now, if a person in a bigger body decides to change their body and get smaller, all of a sudden, they're not body positive anymore. You're gonna make them feel bad for that?
There you go.
You're gonna shame them for that? We as a society need to stop acting like we better than the person next to us. Because you're not better than the person next to you. You're not. This revolutionary energy that we have right now is incredible.
All right, whatever. So basically, here's what I gather from this. Lizzo has been someone who has stated that she's very comfortable in her skin. Remember, she was walking around at the NBA game with her cheeks out, sitting on them people furniture, bare cheeked. And a lot of people criticized her. She would get onto social media and tell everybody to kiss her derriere, and she would moon everyone. And she was always twerking and stuff like that. So she has now lost weight. And I think a lot of the people who followed her, who thought like, yeah, Lizzo's confident, they're looking at her sideways now, because if you were so comfortable in your skin back then, why are you losing all this weight? So I think that she's getting a lot of backlash because of that. And this is exactly why, Lizzo, you should have just continued to lead with your music and not all of this other nonsense. I'm telling you, she was mooning people. Lizzo gave 0 F's. She did not care at all. Well, Lizzo, I wish you nothing but the best. Good luck. Moving along, Megan. Megan Thee Stallion got a new man at home, and we don't oftentimes see his face. So this is Klay Thompson, NBA player. Um, you know, I don't know. This picture in the middle of the article was on Klay Thompson's Instagram page. Megan doesn't have any pictures of him or the two of them together on her Instagram page. Some say this is a publicity stunt. Some say, hey, Megan, I'm glad that you have a good man. I don't know. This just seems really off. I don't know why we have to know, Megan, when you get a new boyfriend and then it turns into a whole bunch of social media videos, and then it turns into a spectacle, and you have to bombard us with videos and pictures of you and your man. It's just a lot. You getting older, Megan. Start keeping your love life a little private. And what am I talking about? Take a look at this, y'all. Like to hear it, here it go, child.
Okay, I'm opening up the boo-boos that my man got me. Ooh.
Please notice that you don't see Klay Thompson's face. It's alleged that this is Klay. This may not even be Klay Thompson. This may be Keisha Thompson, for all we know. We don't know. Just keep watching.
Okay, I think that's how I go. I cannot believe my man got me these boo-boos! Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, first one.
Beyonce is coming up next, y'all.
See that face? Gosh, baby. This is the one I wanted. This is the LaBisha I wanted. Bitch, now you got a green tooth. This is the LaBisha I wanted. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Oh my God. I got a purse that I'm so ready to put you on. And don't hunt my house.
Okay, Megan. What is Megan all right? Y'all think she drinking again? Oh my. Whatever, girl. I just can't with Megan. You know, sometimes it's just a bit too much. Anyway, let's move on to Beyonce. You drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. And you know, some of those comments about Megan Thee Stallion, though, are basically calling her a pass around. I mean, she's young. She can date whomever she wants. I just for the sake of scrutiny, I just wish she keep her private life private. She's not married. She ain't got no kids. She's young. She's free to date whoever she wants. So I guess, girl, I guess. Moving along. All right, this Beyonce story is trending. So Beyonce's team has been allegedly robbed in Atlanta because Beyonce's on tour and she's finishing, I think she's doing her last show soon, if it didn't happen already. Anyway, in Atlanta. So allegedly thieves made off with unreleased music, set lists, designer items, and more. All right. So I want to get into the news story. Let's take a look and a listen. Like to hear it go.
By the people accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing Beyonce's unreleased music, set lists, and other personal items. Channel 2's Michael Seiden live right now for us along Krog Street in Northeast Atlanta where this happened. And Michael, you're breaking the story just hours before the Grammy-winning superstar is scheduled to take the stage for the 4th night, and you just got new information.
George, in the last 5 minutes, I reached out to APD. They confirmed that they have issued an arrest warrant for one suspect More on that in a moment, but I want to show you, take a look. We are inside the parking garage right here at Krog Street Market where this break-in took place. As tens of thousands of Beyonce fans prepare to descend on Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the fourth and final Cowboy Carter concert in Atlanta, APD has confirmed that a criminal investigation is underway after the Grammy-winning singer's choreographer called 911 after someone broke into his rented SUV and stole multiple items, including some of the superstars' unreleased music.
Oh, shoot.
No way.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Gonna be a lot of free Beyonce music on the street.
Oh, that's terrible. The crime is awful. Brazen people out here.
Police say it all happened just after 8 p.m. on July 8th, 2 days before the first show. Beyonce's choreographer and one of her dancers told police that they parked their rented Jeep Wagoneer inside this parking deck at Krog Street Market. And when they returned about an hour later, they noticed someone had broken in through the back window and stolen multiple items. According to the incident report, Beyonce's team member reported that the thieves got away with laptops and 5 hard drives. The hard drives contain watermarked music, some unreleased music, footage plans for the show, and past and future set lists. Channel 2 has reached out to Beyonce's representatives for comment, but as of Monday afternoon, we haven't received a response. And again, the big breaking news that APD has issued an arrest warrant for one suspect. We are still working to find out the name of that suspect and the potential charges they may face. Also, APD wanted us to remind everyone about their Clean Car campaign. Again, the city officials urging you to take a look at that. We got all that information on our website at WSBTV.com. We are going to continue to reach out to Beyonce's representatives, and if we get a response, we'll let you know. We are live in Northeast Atlanta. Michael Seiden, Channel 2 Action News.
Looking at with that arrest warrant, Michael, hopefully they're one step closer to finding the person who may have done this. Thank you, Michael.
All right. Let me look at this one. This one might be a little bit louder. Hold on, y'all. Alrighty.
4 o'clock, Atlanta police are working to identify the people accused of breaking into an SUV and stealing Beyonce's unreleased music, set lists, and other personal items. Channel 2's Michael Seiden live right now for us along Krog Street in Northeast Atlanta where this happened. And Michael, you're breaking the story just hours before the Grammy-winning superstar is scheduled to take the stage for the 4th night, and you just got new information.
George, in the last 5 minutes, I reached out to APD. They confirmed that they have issued an arrest warrant for one suspect. More on that in a moment, but I want to show you, take a look. We are inside the parking garage right here at Krog Street Market where this break-in took place. As tens of thousands of Beyonce fans prepare to descend on Mercedes-Benz Stadium for the 4th and final Cowboy Carter concert in Atlanta, APD has confirmed that a criminal investigation is underway after the Grammy-winning singer's choreographer called 911 after someone broke into his rented SUV.
Action News exclusive here at 4 o'clock.
And stole multiple items, including some of the superstars' unreleased music.
Oh, shoot.
No way.
That's insane.
It's crazy.
Gonna be a lot of free Beyonce music on the street.
News that APD has issued an arrest warrant for one suspect. We are still working to find out the name of that suspect and the potential charges they may face. Also, APD wanted us to remind everyone about their clean.
All right. So that's pretty much the same thing. Do y'all believe that? And I know it's on the news, so it has to be true, right? I'm not buying it. First of all, why are they showing pictures of Beyonce? Beyonce's car wasn't broken into. Her house wasn't broken into. It was her choreographer and whoever else works for her. Their car was broken into. So how come we don't have an interview with that individual? We don't even have a name, right? I think there was a name in the news article. Why aren't they being interviewed? Secondly, I think this is all a bunch of publicity. Jay-Z is in Atlanta with Beyonce. He made an appearance in Atlanta. And you guys know last week and the week before that, not only has Nicki Minaj been trending with Jay-Z because she's been calling him and Roc Nation, everybody at Roc Nation, out. Also, Ramir, the man who is alleging that he is Jay-Z's son and who Jay-Z has been dodging as far as taking a paternity test, that was circulating. Also, it's being alleged that Jay-Z has to respond to the DNA test or take a DNA test by July 18th. I think all of this publicity, negative publicity surrounding Jay-Z, I just think that this is a distraction. And yes, I know that car break-ins are very high in certain areas of Atlanta. That has been reported numerous times. But I'm not buying it. Hear me out. So Beyonce has however many tons or megabytes or whatever of unreleased music, and her choreographer has it in their possession. I'm pretty sure there are more copies, but her choreographer has a copy of unreleased music and set lists, designs, and things like that. That's not uncommon. But the unreleased music, why? To practice choreo? Okay, cool. This is stuff that could be on their phone, maybe? No? Why would you have such important information in the hands of your choreographer? Also, why, choreographer, would you leave such important information in your car in a parking garage in Atlanta? That doesn't make any sense to me. And it doesn't have to make any sense. It could totally be true and still not make any sense. But I'm just giving my opinion and sharing my thoughts. I think that it's a publicity stunt. I think it's a huge distraction. Who was it that reported? I think it was Gary with the T. I think I saw it on Instagram. Gary with the T reported that allegedly Jay-Z bought the girl who was supposed to be his daughter, claiming to be his daughter, bought her a big house, or he bought somebody a mansion. Listen, we don't know if any of this is true. However, unreleased music. Do you know how protective artists are of their work, especially unreleased music? Exclusive unreleased music, and even the people that they interviewed. Oh, wow. Oh, that's crazy. All of that seems very scripted to me. And again, why no interview with the choreographer or the owner of the vehicle that was broken into? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You let me know what you think. That's it for today's hot topics for now. I hope there isn't a bigger issue that they're trying to create a diversion for, because Jay-Z is already, his name is been dragged through a lot. So I'm pretty sure people are going to come up with their conspiracy theories, and I will be definitely tuning in and paying attention. Okay. But here is what I would like you to do. I would like for you to drop down in the comments and share your thoughts. You still have time to pay your admission fee by hitting the like button. Okay. So share your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.